What is up, everyone, and welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction is the very special monthly request of my incredible Patreon follower, River. River, thank you so much as always for your continued support, for being a member of the herd and being the incredible person that you are. It means the absolute world to me to have you as a member of my community and a supporter. So thank you so much for everything you do for the channel. And thank you for this month's request, because I have only heard one thing from Puddles' Pity Party, and that is them doing royals with Postmodern Jukebox, and their voice is incredible. This performer, such a unique style, such a crazy look about him, but he has such an incredible voice. And the idea of jumping from royals by Lorde in a like swing, old-fashioned 20s style, and jumping to a cover of Black Sabbath's War Pigs. I had to look up what song this was because I don't know Black Sabbath, and I've heard the intro set. I've heard the intro section. I don't think I've heard the full song before. Don't hate me. Don't come at me, please leave. I need to hear some Black Sabbath. I know. I have a gap in my knowledge. I'm aware of this. But I am super curious to see if Puddles is going to put his own spin on it, or if it's going to be a true one-for-one cover, which I can't imagine, considering the only style I've seen of theirs was with Postmodern Jukebox, which is wildly different. So I'm super curious to check out what this is going to be. But for now, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe to Puddles' Pity Party because their voice is incredible. And we are going to check this out. This is Puddles' Pity Party's version of War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Let's go. Okay.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction.
Alright, I'm gonna put it out there. Taking aside style, the fact the style has been completely shifted. Taking that aside, Puddles has a perfect voice for this song, y'all. Absolutely perfect voice to do a cover of this song. Like, immediately from the vocals alone, I got chills. But the fact that we're taking this and taking this like metal rock song, I'm hoping metal's the right term. I know it's probably a particular type of metal. Please let me know if I'm getting my genres wrong there. I know rock has like a billion subgenres, and every time I seem to say like a particular genre, someone's like, no, it's not that, it's this. But I'm pretty sure Black Sabbath, we can call them metal, right? Either way, they've taken this metal song and Puddles has turned it into like a sad kind of heartbreak, depressing kind of version of it with just the piano and the slight plucking. And it's like, it gives me the vibes, not saying it's the same thing, but it gives me the vibes of like when Disturbed took the Sound of Silence and turned it into like this big theatrical type thing instead of the original version of it. It gives me a similar thing where they've taken the song and twisted it to add an extra layer of emotional meaning to it. And it's making it hit so hard, as well as the fact that this film clip with all the black and white and the entire way the film clip's done just reinforces that kind of sorrow that it has to it. Plus the clown makeup looking all sad and everything, that adds to it as well.
Minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields the bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Death and hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Voila, yeah!
so strange. It's so strange because yes, this is like a acousticish style version of this where it's all pulled down. It's not electric guitars and big sound. It's very kind of plucked on a guitar and played on keys. And yet somehow it doesn't lose its epic feeling, especially with the voice that Puddles has, this big, powerful voice. And we did that big oh yeah moment, like he makes it hit in such a big dramatic way that it doesn't, even though it feels like this big rock song has been scaled down, it doesn't feel any smaller than what it was. And I've just realized as well as I was watching, like as he kept singing and kept going with it, it also kind of gives me the vibes of, and this is without actually really knowing the original. I only know the Johnny Cash version of the song "Hurt," but the twists that Johnny Cash put on that, where he took a song, liked the lyrics of it, and twisted it into his own style and made his own style and made it hit in an even more impactful way than the original for a lot of people. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting from this. Is Puddles is just making this so uniquely their own, while at the same time it's got all of the elements of the original there, but just adds so much of himself and makes it himself in there. It's incredible.
Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the war. Why shouldn't they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power and minds. Making war just for fun. Treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till their judgment day comes.
Oh, can we just appreciate the vocals that this man can put out and make it look easy, make it look effortless? Like, just his chest voice alone, his like normal singing alone just sounds so good and so nice, and again fits so well with this song and this style. And yet at the same time, then he pushes into those bigger notes, and it's got this theatricality, it's got this power and this strength to it that's just so nice, so freaking nice.
Yeah. Darkness world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour.
Even just that little note there, the way he did the hand of God has struck the hour, the way that he just down through it was gorgeous.
Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
Oh, what a way to end. First of all, what a way to end that with just the quiet close up of his face. I don't know if he does that all like at the end of all of his songs, but for this one here with the themes of the song, that definitely works as a moment there. This was so freaking insane. The fact that I don't know about the original Black Sabbath one because, like I said, I've only really heard that first section of it. But the fact that this started off all pretty simple and quiet and like reduced, and then in the middle section, it actually kind of built up, and there was more instruments and louder music and everything like that, and then it dipped back down into that kind of quiet again. It was such a kind of interesting way to build the song and worked so freaking well. But to do a cover like this, to do a version of a song like this, and completely adapt it, change the style, make it this acoustic type of thing, and not lose any of the heart or the soul of the song. How many times do you hear an actual band do an acoustic version of their own song? And even though it sounds great, even though you might love the way it sounds, the message of the song, something little gets lost in there because it's not this big wow moment anymore. It's now like this just reduced thing that's being played on guitar, on like an acoustic guitar. And rather than adapt the song, they just kind of play it as aggressively or whatever, but in acoustic style. This wasn't that at all. This was a complete transformation of the song, which, for me at least, not being a diehard fan of the original, for me, actually transformed the meaning of the song and made the meaning hit harder, which is such a freaking cool thing. Puddles is absolutely incredible. I would love to hear more of their stuff. I love their whole vibe. I love their whole look. This like again, I'm guessing that most of their songs they do in a very kind of chill way like that because of Puddles' Pity Party. I'm guessing their whole thing is like a sadder edge to the songs or like the kind of melancholy type feel to the songs, which they definitely delivered on this one. And to take a rock song like that, deliver it in that way, and still make it work, incredible. Yo, please jump in the link in the description and give the original of this a like and a comment and subscribe because Puddles is amazing. Also, leave this video a like and a comment and subscribe to this channel. Let me know in the comments what some other incredible Puddles Pity Party songs are, and I will put them on my weekly polls over on my Patreon so that I can get some more of them on the channel because I need to hear more of this guy. And if you want to vote in those polls, check me out over on Patreon where I run the weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel. And for as little as $1, you get access to voting on the polls and to become a member of our Discord community, which has some of the greatest people you will ever want to meet in your life in it. Absolutely incredible family that has been built there, and I love them all so much. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel, just like River did today. So check all that out over on my Patreon. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.